So when I graduated high school, I was 17 years old. I enlisted in the Army the next week just to get out of that town. The snow was red with blood. The German offensive tore through Belgium like a spear, and the men holding the line knew what happened to those who surrendered.
In December 1944, during the chaos of the Battle of the Bulge, 19-year-old Private Francis Sherman Curry of the U.S. Army made an extraordinary and almost unbelievable stand at a narrow bridge near Malmédy, Belgium. The German offensive, led by battle-hardened Waffen-SS troops, had already caused mass casualties, including the Malmédy massacre, and was pushing deep into Allied lines. Amid artillery bombardments, snow, and fog, Curry held the bridge armed with little more than a Browning rifle, a bazooka, and a handful of grenades. Against overwhelming odds, he disabled multiple German tanks, rescued pinned-down American soldiers, and used captured enemy weapons with unnerving precision, creating the illusion of a larger force and forcing the Germans to hesitate and retreat. Curry's heroism was rooted in calm composure, adaptability, and tactical brilliance. Orphaned at 12 and a relatively unknown replacement soldier, he had trained quickly, mastered infantry combat and anti-tank skills, and absorbed technical knowledge that most soldiers struggled with. On that frozen morning, he became a one-man force, alternating between roles as anti-tank specialist, machine gunner, and medic. He disrupted the enemy's advance and saved countless lives. His actions were not reckless, they were precise, calculated, and strategically effective, demonstrating that psychological impact could be as powerful as firepower. For his bravery, Curry received the Medal of Honor, Silver Star, Bronze Star, 3 Purple Hearts, and Belgium's Order of Leopold. Yet he never sought fame. After the war, he worked quietly to support veterans, ran a landscaping business, and later worked in hotel convention planning. His story, however, lived on through military studies, video games, and even a G.I. Joe figure, teaching future generations about courage, ingenuity, and the power of one determined soldier. Francis Sherman Curry wasn't just brave, he was terrifying to his enemies. By remaining calm under fire, improvising in extreme conditions, and turning fear back on the Waffen-SS, he single-handedly disrupted a major German assault, leaving a legacy as the scariest soldier of World War II. His story remains a testament to how courage, adaptability, and psychological mastery can turn the tide in the most desperate situations. NG text-to-speech.
I wasn't supposed to be a hero, I tell people when they ask about that day in Malmédy. I was just a 19-year-old private, doing what needed to be done. The snow was coming down hard, the air thick with smoke and fear. I remember looking out across that bridge, seeing those tanks rolling in, and realizing there wasn't anyone else between them and our lines. I didn't think about medals or glory, I thought about the men behind me, the ones who wouldn't make it home if that bridge fell. So I grabbed a bazooka, a rifle, and whatever I could find. Every shot, every move. I wasn't trying to be brave. I was just refusing to back down. Just one soldier who wasn't ready to give up.